playing against the Spurs. One against Indiana Pacers, and I lost one in the first game. Play for the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, I do. I don't want this to be a 16-minute long video. Wow. Here we go. Wait, 18 minutes per game.
On 2K Sports. This is the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner Steve.
Tip and we're losing.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. And Muscala kicks to Scott. Pass to T. Patterson up top. All alone. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Kevin, their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the three ball.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Spurs. The Hawks second.
Both these clubs so good passing the ball, and you look at the numbers from a year ago. Very unselfish teams.
Clock running?
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Patterson kicks the tee. Back to Patterson. 5 on the clock. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Patterson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Mills with it. Patterson on him. And that one's good.
Oh, I see that. I thought I was
Hawks trail by 7. Now T.
Forgot about someone. Forgot about me.
Right side T.
Yes, T.
Drops in the layup for 2. Teague's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even
God,
get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Green, the pass to Mills. And stolen by Patterson. And the first quarter comes to a close. Defense winning. Coming up Friday, November 7th. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And take a look at San Antonio's performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Mills have the power forward with Horford at center. That is one out there with John Jenkins, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. And the... Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Patterson dishes to T.
Take it. No space.
Back to Patterson. He feeds it to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Patterson kicks to T.
Three.
Goes back up. Uses the glass to pop it in. Muscala's got his first bucket of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Bellinelli for three, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Patterson, that's good.
What about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Now the Hawks were in a bit of transition last year, that phase of their development. But one area that they really struggled was getting wins on the road.
And that's always hard to do. They were very average away from home this season, right in the middle of the playoff fight.
That's good. Bellinelli's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. It's stolen. Leonard against Teague. And Leonard gets it to go.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
And with Atlanta on the road, they didn't really play too terribly. But, they just didn't close out games away from home when they needed to. Gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Don't work on me.
Now here's Parker. Leonard on the wing. Front past the arc. The rebound by Patterson.
Go, it's a 4-3.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Scott kicks to Muscala.
Well, a dangerous trend here, guys, because they're starting to live and die with the outside jumper.
Yeah, you don't want to always do drive-through. Every now and then you got to go inside the pump fake.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back. The Riverwalk, always a prime attraction here in San Antonio.
Let's just play some basketball.
There's the screen. And Diao kicks to Leonard. Dishes to Miller. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Patty Mills is one of the first indigenous Australians to play in the NBA. Trained at the same Australian Institute of Sport that helped develop Andrew Bogut. He played his college ball at St. Mary's in the Bay Area and has really developed into a nice backup point guard.
San Antonio making a switch here. Splitters checked in. Under the 3 and Diao the 4. Hill's out there with Tony Parker. And it's Splitter in at the center position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Boris Diaw grew up idolizing Magic Johnson and obsessed with passing. And close friend Tony Parker said he didn't care about stats. He was always so unselfish. After being waived by Charlotte for refusing to score more points, Diaw has found a fit with the Spurs. He said, quote, "It was always the team that made the most sense." Kevin?
He had Tony there telling him about their philosophy, Doris. What a great run. Great run. Thank you. And Mills more of a scoring point, not a big assist man by any means, Steve, but he keeps his turnovers extremely low.
Yeah, great shooter with deep range, terrific speed and quickness. He puts a lot of pressure on a defense.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Parker inside. Patterson on him. Step back shot. That one goes. Count it. And it's 6 points for Tony Parker.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Patterson passes to Scott. 1:22 left to play in the third. He dishes it to Jenkins. From outside, off the mark.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The dish to Patterson. The feed to Jenkins. Back to Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Patterson's got 10 points in the game. Spurs leading by 9. And here's Mills. He has 5. Parker, right side. He passes to Split. Outside Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. And he crossed body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Horford. The Spurs. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Indiana.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed